What's good, YouTube? Today we doing a story time on the first time that I got caught doing something like I wasn't supposed to be doing. Cause I was so young. That's why I think they took it how they took it. But yeah, this the first time that I got caught doing something. This a banging story time on me. Like y'all gonna be like, dang, like it's just crazy. But listen, so um, I was over my grandma's house and it was this girl. Everybody used to call her ugly. Like she was ugly. I don't care what nobody say. Like nigga, like ugly, like bad ugly. Like I don't even know why I did it when I think back. So yeah, it was this time where like it was just me and this girl, and we was like it's this little in the neighborhood. It's this little picnic place where like it's like a shed over top of you, and we was just sitting down there. Everybody had left. Like everybody was gone. All the little kids gone. Nobody was over there. And um my cousin, he wasn't there the first time this happened. This happened more than one time. And he wasn't over there, so the first time, like, I know this sound bad, but like Silly Bands was popping back in the day. Like they was busting, swear. Silly Bands was busting back in the day. Everybody used to have a whole arm full of Silly Bands and stuff. And I feel like y'all know where I'm going with this. And this girl was grown, like she was old, like she was like she wasn't grown, but she was like I was like 10, she was like 14, 15, 14, 15, maybe 16, I don't know. But she was old, she was older than me. And yeah, the first time, like this the first time I dry humped too. So this girl, she was asking me for silly bands, silly bands and stuff. So I I was like, you know, you trying to do something for a silly band, like one, just one silly band, just one. And I think I remember the shape too, bro. It was a camel, and I still had more to go. But listen, yeah, it was a camel silly band, and she was like, I want that camel silly band. I was like, we can do something, and then I'll give you silly band. So, you know, I had on my clothes, she had on her clothes, and um, I just started like dry humping her and stuff. And then after that, I was like, I couldn't, you know, bust a nut or nothing like that. But yeah, and I was just feeling weird after the first time. I was just feeling weird. So the next weekend after that, we went back to my grandma's house. Same girl, the girl was there and everything. Um, and I ain't had no silly bands, nothing like that. And then she was like, "We're not doing nothing unless you give me some more silly bands, right?" So I had went to go get the silly bands out of the car. I just wanted to see if she was gonna do it. So I went to get the silly bands out of the car, and my cousin wasn't here the second time. He wasn't over there. He was somewhere else playing or something. And the second time, this is the craziest part though. The second time, when she came over there and I went over there with her, in the same place, the shed and like a little rooftop thing. Yeah, I explained it in the beginning. And the rooftop thing. So we had went behind a shed, like an actual little mini shed. Like it looked like a, you know how birdhouses look. It looked like a big birdhouse. That's what it looked like. So we went behind it. Like you can't really see. Like you're like if something was in front of me and I can just see like to my side, like I can't see in front of me, like something blocking us, like so if you were to like just look over here at the shed, you wouldn't see us. So yeah. So the second time I was finna, you know, do my thing, but I was like, let's try something a little different, you know? So she pulled down her pants, but her underwear were on and my underwear were on, right? And I was just like, bro, this not right, bro. I'm not supposed to be doing this, bro. I'm too young and stuff like that. That's how I was thinking. So I was like, I put on my pants. I was like, I'll be back. I booked to my grandma's house. I never came back. So, yeah, I went to my grandma's house and I never came back. I don't know where she was at. I guess she was still waiting, but she got left. And then the third weekend, I came back and I had told my cousin about it. I was like, she let me smash and stuff like that. And, well, it wasn't really smashing because I didn't know what I was doing, you know. Yeah, and stuff like that. So she was letting me do stuff to her and stuff like that. And she was like, you know, doing stuff with me. And I told my cousin, when I told my cousin, he, okay. Oh, okay, I remember now. It was a whole bunch of little kids around us, like a whole bunch of little kids. Like I promised. They kept trying to listen to the conversation, like every time, like every 5 minutes. And then, so I tell my cousin about it, like, she was letting me do stuff with her and stuff. He was like, for real? I was like, swear. And then the girl came over there and then was like, shoot, can he do it too? And then she was like, yeah, and all that. So, she was like, yeah, you know, we was doing it, you know, doing stuff with her and stuff. Like, both of us at the same time was doing stuff with her. And, yeah, so the fourth week, I come back. This is the worst day of my life. I promise, the worst day of my life. So, we go. I get my cousin, you know, my cousin over there. It was like everybody was in my grandma's neighborhood. Everybody, like all the little kids, all the kids my age. And we was like, you know, we went to go get the girl. The girl came outside. You know, we went behind the shed. But something was a little wrong anyway. Like, something was a little off. Like, it was just something off about this day, bruh. And then we went behind the shed and all that. Start doing our little thing. About 10 minutes passed. We hear something, but we didn't pay no mind. Like, we wasn't thinking we was gonna get caught or nothing. And we just like, you know, we ain't paid no mind. And soon as nobody came to get us from behind the shed. Like, nobody came to get us. They let us do our little thing, finish our little business and all that. And my cousin, he said he heard something, but he was younger than me, so I was thinking, like, he just being paranoid. Like, this haven't happened. Like, we haven't messed up yet, so it ain't gonna happen. That's how I was thinking. Like, I just felt like he was paranoid. And then he was like, I see somebody. I was like, where? He was like, over here. And then the lady come out her back door. She didn't say a word. Like, she didn't say a word, but she knew my grandma. And she was taking out her trash. That's how she seen us. She was taking out her trash. And she didn't see me because I was on this side of the shed. And my cousin was on this side. She seen him and the girl. And so, boom. Okay. Time passed by. About an hour. We wasn't thinking nothing was up. So we go back in the house, right? Something just told me to, like, ask where my mama was. Okay, so I asked where my mama was, like, upstairs. So they're like, go upstairs. She want to talk to y'all anyway. So I go up the stairs, and my mama, she was like, where was y'all at? I was like, outside. We was playing basketball and stuff, because my grandma got a basketball hoop in her neighborhood. And so she was like, somebody just told me that y'all was behind the shed with this girl doing something. And I was just like froze, bro. I was shocked, bro. And then my aunt come in there, bro. My aunt. Like, she was not playing no games. She was ready. Like, my little cousin, he was younger than me. He only 1 year younger than me, but she was on go mode. She had her belt ready, straight up. So she go to you know, he finna get a whooping for sure. He finna get a whooping. I know he finna get a whooping. Cause his mom, like, she like that with the belt. He finna get a whooping. Like, we know he finna get a whooping. And our grandma started making jokes like, y'all little thing gonna fall off and stuff. And my cousin, he went in the bathroom. The funniest moment of my life when I seen this. He gets some cologne, pull his pants open, like his shorts pants, and squirt the cologne down there. And then he was crying, bawling out in tears, bro. Bawling out in tears. I was dying laughing. And my mom was like, she gonna whoop me, but you know, I didn't get a whooping because my dad, he was like, he was just like making jokes and stuff, making us laugh. And I was crying for a little bit until my dad started making jokes. He made it so much better, bro. But, and it's the time I got caught smoking a cigarette with my cousin. But I'll tell y'all another story time. Peace! And blessings.